Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down. Jackson, option right. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
And the big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive back.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Out, 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 out.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Dalton here from the gun. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there. 3rd down from the gun, Dalton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dalton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the starters on the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries.
57's the match.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Bullock's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
You've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. So Dalton now. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
That again?
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my #1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
Defense.
From the gun, Dalton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
This will be Dalton again. The quick slant caught, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross.
Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run with Howard, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there.
Definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This will be caught by Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will be very close to a first down. They begin with a run by Mixon. Gets this to the 24. Dalton off play action. He's got Green. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. On second and 9, Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Dalton now to pass. Airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Robert Quinn. Here's Dalton. And the pressure gets to him again. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. On 1st down, Nixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And they go the wrong way here. Operating from the gun. Dalton. Got a man open. It's Ross. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And Bullock will put this one through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Throwing is Jackson. He'll try and run it. He gets away from 1, and he slides to avoid the hit. Justin Tucker, he has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the 2nd quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Tariq Cohen, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. In the game you're watching, it's been the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, who's led the way. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. A beautiful fake. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the 2nd half. They'll fight forward for a couple. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Finding Green complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. Dalton sets up play action. He gets this one to Boyd. A very solid gain of 27. Come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The run on 1st down gets them a couple.
The passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Mixon with it. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 13. Dalton, 1st and 10. Green brings it in. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Dalton here from the gun. To the end zone, but knocked away. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Game offense.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
From midfield here, Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. To throw here, Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Passing, it's Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And how do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So
Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Able to make something out of nothing. They go play action here on 1st down. Snead's got it. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line. Try to punch it in with Howard. And Howard stops short. He didn't get there. They'll come out in the pistol. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Running with Howard. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And Eifert has it. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find his way in for 2. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Down to the 25. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Again, it's Mixon. Now 3rd down is looming. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they also will exit this one at 2-2.